Good afternoon, All Saints family. Guy here with Charissa Lopez, who is a member here at All Saints. Just want to say a quick hello and make you aware of something that's coming up rather quickly on Sunday, December 1st at 5 o'clock in the evening. We're going to do a very special service uh, for the Advent season, and it's called Comfort and Joy. You're going to hear a little bit more about this on Sunday morning. But the idea was sort of brought up to us by Charissa and a few other members who are here at All Saints who are mental health professionals. And so I figured the best way to drop in is to Charissa, for you to kind of share with us, where did this idea come from, and maybe why you think this is an important thing in the life of members, and especially it being right at the front Sunday of Advent, which Comfort and Joy sort of paired alongside the big themes of Advent, of waiting, longing, anticipation, and hope even. So share with us a little bit about where this idea came from.
Yeah, I'm very grateful that All Saints is heading up doing this Advent Sunday service around Comfort and Joy because even though I grew up in a Christian family where I think I had a lot of kind of Hallmark Christmas moments growing up, in my adult years, I had a lot of Christmases that did not feel that way. And that is not how things went during the holiday season. And so over time, I've kind of had the experience of the mismatch sometimes in the holiday season when we're really just focusing on the joy and the
Mm.
jingle bells and the celebration of going through seasons of infertility,
Mm.
of separation, divorce,
Mm.
going through seasons where it's like being a single mom on a tight budget, trying to make Christmas magical and spiritual and the best I could. And after experiencing some of those mismatches, I really had a heart for, gosh, what could we be doing to meet people in those places? Because it was so meaningful to me when I was able to attend similar services where there was an acknowledgement of, like you're saying, the longing and the waiting and how Advent starts in the darkness on a night, on a night where there's stars in the sky, and we're sitting in the darkness waiting for Christ to come. And so I think that first Sunday of Advent really resonates with me, sitting in the longing and the waiting. And so giving a space where people can gather who maybe aren't going to have a Hallmark Christmas, but are dealing with some of the difficulties of life.
Yeah, yeah, no, I love that. I do. And I think it's such a great, it's not just a great idea. I mean, the idea of creating space for people to come, uh, perhaps with the anticipation of a difficult time and not the anticipation of joy flooding into their season in the weeks throughout Advent leading to Christmas. But okay, so what can we expect? So you've been a part of of a Comfort and Joy service before. Generally, sort of what's the centerpiece of the service, and what can parishioners expect? What can we expect whenever we arrive?
Yeah, you can definitely, I think, expect a different tone. So it's not, again, the kind of like holly jolly sense that sometimes comes. But this will be more, we're going to start in the darkness,
Mm.
and there will be candles. And
Mm.
then really the heart of the service, or I guess part of the core of the service is hearing from people who are
Mm.
in some of those places or have walked these roads, hearing their stories of how they've met Jesus in the midst of difficult circumstances over the
Mm.
holiday season. So I think hearing people's stories.
Yeah, no, I love that. And I mean, anytime to not get a homily from a priest, and instead hear from parishioners, fellow parishioners, but seriously, just about, people's their own experience. It's very finding, and it can be very identifying, in ways that are deeply comforting, and deeply consoling, like in a really, in the way the body of Christ should be, together, and you feel that sense of sinew connection with others who have either lived through or currently living through
Mhm.
tremendous experiences of disappointment or even latent kind of disappointments that just don't seem to go away all the way. So, okay. Thank you for taking just a brief moment to explain and just kind of unpack the idea of the Comfort and Joy service. Friends, you're going to hear more about this on Sunday morning. We'll talk about this, but as a reminder, it's going to be on Sunday, December 1st at 5 o'clock, immediately proceeding the Advent wreath making event that's happening. And so this is going to be in the sanctuary downstairs, candlelit service, and centered on testimonies of 4 or 5 parishioners who've seen the Lord's faithfulness in their lives. So I want to strongly encourage you for this to be your first step into the Advent season, and come out and join us on December 1st at 5 o'clock. Charissa, again, thank you so much. I appreciate just the way as, professional counselor here at All Saints, how you are caring for those around. You just finished helping lead a mental health course for adult education, which I'm deeply thankful for your time there. And I really appreciate the ways vocationally that you're investing yourself into the life of All Saints. So
Well, thank you. It is a pleasure and a joy to get to serve with everybody at All Saints. So, and I love that we're doing this together.
very good. All right. Well, we'll see you this weekend.
Thanks.